but there was no one in sight. The fog thickened, and the trees seemed to bend and sway, as if alive. Who is there?" she called out, her voice trembling. The whisper came again, but this time it was clearer, more insistent. "You seek answers. You wish to know what lies beyond the veil." Nina's breath caught in her throat. The voice sounded familiar, yet different. Like the echo of her mother's voice, but twisted by time and distance. She swallowed hard and stepped forward. I seek the truth about my mother," Nina said, her voice steady now. "I must know what happened to her." The fog swirled faster, and the trees groaned as if in warning. From the darkness ahead, a figure emerged. It was tall and slender, draped in robes that shimmered like moonlight. The figure's face was hidden in shadow, but Nina could feel its gaze piercing her, searching her very soul. "You are her daughter," the figure intoned. "The one who bears her blood." "Yes," Nina replied, her heart pounding. "She was here before me. She disappeared. What happened to her? Where did she go?" The figure's voice softened, becoming almost tender. "Your mother came seeking the same answers you now seek. But the hills do not give up their secrets so easily. She was chosen, but she was not ready." "Chosen? Chosen for what?" Nina demanded, her curiosity growing stronger than her fear. The figure stepped forward, its form becoming clearer in the moonlight. It was not human, its limbs were elongated, its eyes glowed faintly like two pale embers. Nina's breath caught in her chest, but she didn't retreat. "Your mother, she was chosen to bridge the world of the living and the world of the spirits," the figure said, its voice now a low hum. "But she was unable to withstand the weight of the knowledge. She entered the heart of the hills, seeking to understand the eternal cycle, but the hills demand a sacrifice." "What kind of sacrifice?" Nina whispered, her voice barely audible. "A life," the figure replied. "A life to honor the spirits of the past. The hills do not allow knowledge without cost." Nina's knees weakened, and she sank to the ground. Her mind raced, the pieces of her mother's disappearance finally falling into place. Her mother had been chosen, but she had paid the ultimate price to seek answers. "But I'm not ready," Nina said, tears stinging her eyes. "I don't want to become like her." The figure reached out a long, slender hand and gently cupped Nina's face. "You already carry the blood of the chosen, child. But you are not yet ready for the full truth. The hills have spoken, and they will listen. But you must return, for the time is not yet." Nina nodded, her heart heavy with the weight of the revelation. "What must I do?" she asked, her voice steady now, though tears flowed freely down her cheeks. "Return to your village," the figure said, its voice now distant. "And live. You will know when the time comes, and then you will choose whether to listen to the hills once more. For some answers come too soon, and others come only when we are ready to face them." As the figure began to fade into the mist, Nina felt a sudden rush of understanding. The hills had not rejected her, they were simply testing her resolve, ensuring that she was ready to bear the knowledge they held. She had seen the truth about her mother, but she was not yet ready for the weight of it. With the figure gone and the fog lifting, Nina turned and began her journey back to the village. The night felt quieter now, the whispers of the hills soft in the distance. She knew her life had changed forever, but the path ahead remained uncertain. As she walked, the voice of the figure echoed in her mind, a final warning, asterisk the hills speak, child. But only when the time is right. Asterisk. And in that moment, Nina understood. The hills would always whisper, but it was up to her to decide when to listen. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please like and comment on what you learned about the story, and don't forget to follow for more stories and myths.